This is Learn English with Ease.
English made powerful, simple, and yours.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another heart-to-heart episode of Learn English with Ease. And today we're diving into something that's so real and so under-discussed. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt totally fine speaking English with your teacher, with your classmates, even with yourself, but then suddenly when a native speaker enters the conversation, everything changes? You start second-guessing your grammar. Your accent feels heavier. You get quieter, more careful, more tense. It's like a switch flips inside your body. You go from relaxed and confident to stiff and nervous, and it's confusing, right? Because you know the words, you know the grammar, you've said these sentences before. But somehow, your whole system just shuts down. If this has happened to you, you are so not alone. Today, Emma and I are going to explore exactly why this happens and how to finally break free from that invisible fear.
Jack, I'm so glad we're talking about this. Because this is something I see in so many learners, and honestly, I felt it too. I remember when I was learning French, I could chat easily with other learners, with tutors, even write essays. But the moment I had to speak to a native French speaker, I felt small. I felt judged, even if no one was judging me. I became super aware of every word I said, and I know now that feeling wasn't really about language. It was about power. It was about performance. It was about wanting to be accepted. Because native speakers, even kind ones, represent the standard, right? They carry the culture, the identity, the confidence. And when we talk to them, we feel like we're being tested, even if no one says it out loud.
Yes, and what's wild is, no one tells you that this shift is emotional, not intellectual, because in your brain nothing's changed. You still know English, but your nervous system has entered threat mode. And why? Because somewhere deep inside, your brain learned that being different, having an accent, making mistakes, might lead to rejection. Maybe you were laughed at once. Maybe someone corrected you in a harsh way. Maybe you just felt out of place. And those experiences stay in your body. So even when a native speaker is smiling and friendly, your body doesn't trust it yet. It goes into protection mode. It shuts down the flow of your words to protect you from shame.
That's exactly it. And let's go even deeper. Sometimes we carry the idea that native speakers are better. We give them authority. We think, they speak correctly, I don't. And that power imbalance kills our confidence. But here's the truth I want every listener to remember. Just because someone was born speaking English doesn't mean they're more intelligent. It doesn't mean your voice is less valid. It doesn't mean they have the right to judge you. You've worked hard to learn English. That deserves respect. That deserves pride. But you have to start by respecting yourself. You have to stop shrinking around people just because they're native speakers. They are not your judges. They are just people.
Yes. And the shift starts when you stop performing and start connecting. That means letting go of perfection. That means staying in your body, breathing, and letting your words come out, even if they're not perfect. One trick I always share with my students is this. When you feel that anxiety rise around a native speaker, don't fight it. Just notice it. Say in your mind, there it is, my fear of not being good enough. Breathe, and then speak anyway. Slowly, honestly. You're not here to impress. You're here to connect. And when you do that, the pressure melts. You stop trying to sound native, and you start sounding like you.
That's so powerful, Jack. And I want to add this. You are allowed to take space in a conversation. You don't have to rush. You don't have to prove anything. Native speakers pause. They say and search for words too. You are not less than. You are learning, and learning takes courage. So next time you feel yourself shrinking in a conversation, take a deep breath. Remind yourself, my voice matters. My accent is beautiful. My mistakes are proof that I'm brave. And then speak. Speak with your heart, not just your head. That's when fluency becomes freedom.
You've earned your voice. Now it's time to use it, not perfectly but proudly. And the next time you speak with a native speaker, remember, you don't have to become them. You just have to be you, in English.
Beautifully said. We're so proud of you. Keep going. And remember, you are not alone. We're right here with you, every step of the way. Subscribe to Learn English with Ease for weekly emotional English conversations that go deeper than grammar into confidence, healing, and human connection. Drop a comment if this episode spoke to you, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today.